I have my rotation.
Go.
Hey, what's happening YouTube? Darkworm21 here, welcoming you to this week's brand new episode of Yu-Gi-Oh 101. Random ball. Go away. No one likes you. Stupid ball. Before we get into this week's episode, I kind of want to say that it is an absolutely gorgeous spring day out here in Indianapolis, Indiana. US of A, for those of you watching who might be watching outside the country. And I also want to give a big shout out to my best friend and camera person, Crystal Orman. Feel free to like, comment, feel free to subscribe to her channel. I do a couple of videos with her there once a week, or however often, whatever. But without my ramblings on any further, we finally reached the one point I have been dreading. In this week's episode, we're going over the dreaded killer of the extra deck, Link Summoning. So, get the ball out of here and let's just begin. So, to summon a Link monster, you don't need any monster of a specific level like Synchro and Exceeds. You just need two monsters. Or, if the Link monster says just 2+ monsters, you can use token monsters. So, if you use a token heavy deck, like maybe Ojamas or something like that, use those. But I don't use Link monsters that are affected, that require tokens. So, as you can see, I have my level 4 Alexandrite Dragon and my level 4 Kaiser Seahorse. We're going to start by Link summoning our Link 2 Tri-Gate Wizard. So, essentially what we do is tribute them, and then it is Link summoned to the extra monster zone. And another way you can actually do this is using another one of your monsters. Like for example, let's use Honest. He hasn't been featured in any of these videos yet. Okay, we have, say we had him in a main monster zone, and we had our Link 3 Encode Talker in the extra monster zone. We summon Honest right next to Tri-Gate Wizard's Link, or don't even really have to do that. Okay. Yeah, whatever. You need a third monster for a Link 3, I forgot. So, pitch Herald. Yes, I run Herald of Creation in a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. Do not freaking judge me, Blue Eyes community. Anyway, you can use not only your own Link monster, but your opponent's as well. So say my opponent had the Link 2 Binary Sorceress in the opposing extra monster zone. You could use it and our Link 3 Xcode Talker, or Encode Talker. Binary Sorceress would go to your opponent's graveyard, while Encode Talker would go to ours. And we could summon out a bigger Link monster, like say Decode Talker, or Firewall Dragon, or Topologic Bomber Dragon, or Oralode Dragon. You know, one of those big, fat, beefy boss monsters in the Vrains anime. Yes, Link summoning came out with Vrains, and the reason why I don't like, I know with Yu-Gi-Oh 101 episode 1 and maybe a few other things here and there in the other episodes. You probably know by now, I don't like Link summoning. And I think it's only fair that I go over why, since I'm covering Link summoning this week. I don't like the fact that it kills the extra deck. Yeah, with Master Rule 4 and Link Summoning, you have to have a Link monster on board to use the rest of your extra deck. I mean, maybe after a while, maybe you see, Fusion Synchro exceeds in Vrains. I'll be a little more comfortable with Link monsters and the whole summon mechanic, but Season 1 right now of Vrains, which hopefully that review will be coming, if my frickin' schedule lets me frickin' work on the script and catch up. So that is coming, fingers crossed. But with Season 1 of Yugioh Vrains, it's been pure Link summoning, no hide or hair of the other extra deck mechanics. Spoiler alert, in the season finale, or the final 3 episodes of Season 1, we do see ritual summoning, but other than that, none of the other extra deck mechanics. So no fusion, no synchro, no exceeds. Just straight Link. Yes, I just slammed it down. Yeah, I've talked a lot of smack about Link summoning, but that's really it, I don't like that Konami basically had to rewrite the rule book to the game, and you absolutely have to Link summon, but their company, they can do whatever they want. If I ever use this deck, it'll probably be before Master Rule 4, where you can summon your extra deck monsters to the main zone instead of the extra deck zone, or the extra monster zone, sorry. Because, now you can only summon one at a time unless you have a Link monster on board. Like I said, the Yugioh Vrains Season 1 review is coming. I am still working on the script and trying to catch up with Season 1. But I think after I do the Season 1 review of Vrains, I'm going to do like everyone else has been doing and just review Season 2 episode by episode. Because this way I'm not going to have to talk so much. Because the script I have right now for Vrains Season 1 is going to be probably close to an hour long. And I don't want any of you to be bored half to fucking death. So, like I said, that is coming. Don't know when right now, but it is coming. I know I said Monday, but things happened. I know I said Monday for Yugioh Vrains Season 1, but it's coming, I swear. You guys have my guarantee. It's gonna be here soon. Hopefully, I can cover all of Season 1 and start the Season 2 reviews by next week, maybe next couple of weeks. But anyway, that's going to do it for this week's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! 101. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't, don't do either of those. Feel free to support me on Patreon. I'll leave a link in the description. God bless, happy Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'll see you all next week where we go over the different types of spells in the game.